Storytime 3. After slaying the tyrant king. Queen Bansilla. Once I had, done it. I felt so lost and miserable still. I found your brothers and sisters. They were all. I swallowed the lump in my throat as I could barely form the words to tell Leo what I had done nearly 2 years ago. Except a breath, but my lower lip quivered and my eyes blinked with unshed tears. Well, they were gone. 2 years ago. I'm so sorry, my babies. I thought I was protecting you, but I failed. I would redo my actions many times over if it meant I could be with my children again. I love you all. Always. I sobbed quietly as I did the day I had previously sealed them all inside my pouch. This time it felt different, because not only did I fail them as a mother again, but now I will never see my precious children smiling up at me ever again. I didn't even get to apologize to them. I don't even deserve to call myself a mother. A mother to what? Dead children? I may not have been able to protect them, but I know their deaths were not my fault. If anything, it was because of him. They could not turn away from their father, especially when he had my scepter and started the whole confrontation with all magically influenced mascots. It was because of him my children are. My children? God, what was I thinking? I'm no better than him. I gasped and let out a louder sob as the tears poured down my cheeks like bullets. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my children. Mommy loves you. Right when I said those words, I felt something stir in the town, something familiar. What? Is it really? I stood up and started looking frantically, searching for him. My son. I could feel him. He was still alive. Where are you? I said as I rounded the corner of the nearby building. I froze in place as I caught sight of my firstborn son, lying there, unmoving on the floor, but I sensed his spirit was still there. Leo! I gasped tearfully as I scrambled over to him and wrapped my arms tightly around his unconscious body. Don't worry. Mommy's here. Oh no, he's losing a lot of blood. I immediately went to work and sealed up his wound. He responded with a grunt of pain, but his eyes remained closed. I rubbed his forehead with my paw, and I can feel a sheen of sweat developed on his head. Shh, I got you. What do I do? If I let him rest in the bed, he could be left in a coma for a couple years. Unless... I opened the crevice of my pouch, but hesitated as I thought about my decision. My children spent nearly 2 years inside my pouch already. But if I put him back in for only a few months, all his wounds would heal up later and he could recover his strength. I looked at my son's unconscious face and I can only think of his well-being in that moment. I knew it had to be done. I sighed in defeat as I gently picked him up and set him safely back in my pouch. Only just for a little while longer. I promise, baby, I said as a single tear came down my cheek as I patted my pouch. Present day. Tombstone of the fallen naughty ones. Do you understand now? Why I was forced to make horrible decisions while only thinking of my children? However, while not considering your feelings and how my actions hurt you, I understand if you hate me or you will see me differently, but I hope you understand my perspective and why I couldn't, in that moment, act as a mother should. And from now on, I will only think of your best interests and let you choose for yourself. I turned to Leo, expecting him to be angry, but he was tearing up like I was. Leo? I never hated you, Mother. I was just hurt that you didn't think I could take care of myself, and you made a choice for me I never wanted. Yet, even after hearing what you'd had to do, and somewhat understand your feelings, I see you had no choice. You may have hated Dad a bit, but you never took it out on your children. You showed me and my siblings love, and that's something I'm not going to forget. My father simply saw us as tools, and you saw us as your children. You're my mother, and not even that will make me hate you. I sobbed as I looked away from Leo, but didn't hesitate as he wrapped an arm around my shoulder. I wrapped his shoulder back, and we quietly cried together as we looked at our family tombstone.